joining me. This is K9, playing Sniper Elite 4, and after a year after this episode came out, I broke down after playing the game again after a long hiatus, maybe 6 or 7 months, maybe not that long, maybe 4 or 5 months, and bought the extra episodes that I noted they added. I know they added the Assassinate the Fuhrer episode just after the game came out. But at that time, I had played through the game when it was new. In just a couple days, I played through all the episodes, and then it turned out the difficulty level.
Better fortify the enemy's bunker.
Not that I'm an excellent player. I do okay. I have a good time, which I think is why you guys show up here, is just to watch me have a good time, because to think that you're showing up to watch me demonstrate how good I am at this is like entertaining. An entertaining thought in and of itself. But I just loaded this and played through it once on normal difficulty, and I'm going to play through it again because I'd never been through it. When it first came out, I was trying to decide, do I want to spend another $10 on this? I already spent $60 on a game I finished in like 2 days, and was kind of upset about that. I felt, if you ever read my Steam review, that the game was just a little too thin for the amount of money they're charging for it. Half that would have been appropriate, but now that they actually have the Deathstorm trilogy out, I was a little bit more intrigued about the level of the depth of the content, and watched some guys, and I guess they came out with that like 10 months ago, which, I had lost all interest in the game by that point. I'd played through everything umpteen million times. But it's still a good game. It's a good game. It's not an excellent game, it's a good game. But now that there's more content, still, for the $90 that I've now spent on it, getting these 4 new episodes, I still feel it's a little pricey. And the fact that you've got, let's see, what do I have? No suppressed stuff. I gotta put that up first, which I think is over in that building there, if memory serves. Or it might be in this building. But you gotta watch this sniper. Yeah, even the fact that we've got more content now is great. It's a fun game, but it's expensive in my opinion, considering that you are kept from doing things like climbing on certain things, going in certain areas. And how many people is he going to alert? Yeah. Well, this is how I broke in the first time, and I did pretty well the first time. Get him within distance. This is something I learned also recently, is the foliage takedown. As you're in the foliage takedown, you're going to melee take this guy down. And how you do that is with your E key. When he gets within range of you, to melee take a guy down with a knife, he gets within range, you need your E key. And if you happen to be in this kind of foliage,
Think I've grabbed all I can.
you get credit for a foliage takedown as well, which you'll see come up in your points. Let's see what this guy does. I'm going to try and go through this a little quicker than I usually do, because I take forever to get through these. It'll sometimes take me 2 hours to get through these episodes. But the thing is, I don't leave anything alive. Everything dies. It actually went pretty smooth. These two
No
guards,
more to find here.
These two guards didn't alert anything else. And in the last episode, let's see. In the last episode, I also found a way in, which is like in through the back door, which I thought was kind of cool. I spent the time, since I was not familiar at all with the episode, I spent the time last time around
Richter. Looks like someone did my job for me.
marking everything. So in this first building is the guy you're assigned to come assassinate, and he's already dead.
Kahid, your Fuhrer. Hitler must be here on the island. Guess my mission just changed.
I don't know, you can search that. Yeah, I went and cleared everything in these buildings. I don't think we can get down. Yeah, we can get down.
Our
Get
informant
down,
should have
get
left some
down,
supplies
get
for me.
down, get down. Yeah. And we've got some ammo hiding around here somewhere. There it is.
The informant was as good as his word. There's the supplies.
Okay. We don't need to get in that way. We could go that way, but we don't need to get in that way. Let's check our map. Where we want to get to is like over in this area somewhere, because there, oh, there it is. There's a tunnel entrance right here. Let me show this to you real quick. If you can come along this way along the beach and clear this place out, get these guys down. There's a tunnel entrance here, and it takes you into this area to where you can actually get into this vent and get up here, and the you can get up in this area and just waste the entire place. And I found it by accident. I mean, could you be any more fortunate? I mean, you could call that a nasty bit of cheating. I was thinking, you know, is that technology actually possible? And I think it is, you know. Could you use a heat signature to identify something through a scope? Yeah, I think you could. I think you could use a heat signature to identify something through a scope. Could you then create electronics to then track that heat signature the way you would with software that would identify facial features? I think you probably could. So to think that you could highlight something that your electronics could keep track of is not entirely out of the question, I don't think. So, is it possible? Yeah. World War II era? Probably not. Let's see if we can get a rock here and get this guy coming this direction. There we go. We got some suppressed ammo here. I'm also going to load this up and take out some of the snipers.
An alle,
In this aspect, this AI isn't all that intelligent. Although I haven't turned up. I haven't turned up all their abilities in the custom yet. And
This will come in very useful.
In the authentic level, I don't find it very authentic because all it does is make you blind and make guys like bloodhounds, which is kind of dumb. But it takes away anything that you have that would help you. Like the map, as if you wouldn't have a map on you anymore. Now, I caught this guy's scope glint the first time, which gave away his position. And as long as you're fairly quick on the draw, best to let them just kind of settle into position, and as soon as he stops moving, if you're quick on the draw, it's real easy to get a high percentage shot off. Now, there is something above my head. There's a couple of guys walking around up here. There he is. There's one. There's also this thing. So I've got to come around this on this side, take down these guys that are wandering around. I'm sure there's a couple that are not on my radar yet, and come around this side and take out that pillbox, which is going to set off alarms, but it's going to... Now, if you understand German, you know what that meant. I have no idea. Let me see here. Let's see if I can get around there without being seen. This is not the way I wanted to come with the pillbox. This might be a little harder. The first time I did this,
Door's closing. They're onto me.
I'm not running away. This is a strategic retreat. The first time I did this, I wasn't trying to talk to you guys, so I was paying attention to what was around me, and I wasn't trying to rush. But the first time I did this, I actually went through all these buildings and across these walkways and just cleared everything that was outside the base, until I got up to the point where I was at the front of the entrance of this place. And got up to where the sniper was, had taken the sniper out, hit one of the generators for some sound masking, and then just dropped everything that was outside the base, so I knew nothing was going to be coming behind me. because I'd never seen the place before. I didn't know where the secret entrance was. Then I started wandering around trying to get an idea where things were. And then I saw this thing up there. I'm like, what's that?
Church. Might be worth checking out.
And I saw that there were people walking around up there, which is one of the ways I found the hidden entrance, which was kind of cool. There he is. There's a juicy target. He is worth... That wasn't a very high percentage shot. But I think I got lucky. But the spotters and the radio operators who can call in reinforcements and call in artillery, in my opinion, definitely worth one of the 10 suppressed rounds that I had. And as you can see, I don't work these things very quickly. I work them very carefully. And I'm not here to show you how good I am. I'm here to have a good time. If you want to come along, hey, that's awesome. Let's see if we can get him to bite on a rock. Yeah. Not the top of his graduating class. Wonder what your SAT scores were. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Nothing else.
I know that was cold. He's made of ones and zeros, don't worry. I think that one is a sniper, which I can't see from this angle.
That's all.
Like I said, I'm doing this a little different than the last time I came through here. Do I think I'll need that? I have no idea. But this is what I found when I came up here. It's like, oh, that's interesting. This way in is a little complex. You get in here. See, let me show you this. If you can find this entrance, okay, this is behind some foliage. Did I run past this?
Looks like I found a faster route.
Yeah, I sure did. Maybe this is the spotter that... I may have run right past this thing. Okay, so this is where this is. Let's take a close look at the map. It's right where I told you where it was. But for some reason I didn't see it or walk past it or something. But anyway, you can get down here from the top of this little hill down through the center of it, which is what we did. And oddly enough, you put a satchel charge on that pillbox and not too many guys actually start coming after you. But if I remember correctly, there is
Wonder where these lead.
there is a guard down here. She's using her rock again. You can get him to bite on that. And while he's on his way to go investigate it, you can. Crap. I grabbed the chain rather than hitting him. Really? Now, this is where it gets a little tricky.
Can't find anything else.
You get up in this area, and what you have to do is get yourself over to there, which is why they stuck a bag there. So you head this way, and you hit your space bar to jump. And how do you get over there? You go and space bar. How do you get over there? You're running spacebar. Now, if you've not practiced that, it can be a little bit tricky because the game is not necessarily all that responsive. But when you get in here, look where you are. Lots of stuff below you. Now, the first time I did this, I came in here and I kind of waited for that stuff to dissipate. I may try and get this done a little quicker. What you do, you step off this edge, and you're going to grab it like that, and then you hit your D key to come over. And immediately hit your C key. And that officer was up here last time too. Here's a really cool thing about that. That red
Nothing else
unit
to find.
down there on the bottom is one of your mission targets, and you come in to this area, coming in that vent, you come in right on top of it. Okay, I just alerted all those guys. my mines worked.
The Fuhrer.
Crap, didn't want to do that.
Think I've grabbed all I can.
That was a control key shoulder fired
This will
shot.
come in very useful.
Hold down your control key and you get a shoulder fired shot, or you don't look through the scope. If you notice, I tried to look through the scope when this thing fired up. And got a scope full of black in my face and couldn't aim the thing. Do a melee takedown. Oh, I hate when they do this. I'm sure there's a way to turn that off, but I've also gotten shot while it's playing me a cutscene. Guess how impressed I am with that aspect. Hitler. First time I... Ooh, cool. I know where that is.
Easy does it. This shot could end the war. Up. Better move it.
Now, the first time I ran this, this is the state of this place until the mission's over. You drop the short little dude rocking the mustache and the place just goes crazy. Oddly enough though, he's dead. This place is loaded with guards and I just spend the rest of the time dropping them all with ammunition. So simply tell you that that's how I basically ran this thing. And once everybody's dead, you have your run of the place. You get the all clear and you just run around and turn stuff off. So I'm not going to bore you to death actually running you through all that. I'll just tell you how I did it. I think your imagination can serve yourself the rest of that. And I will bid you a fond farewell and tell you thank you for joining me. This is K9. And if you liked the video, liked how I showed you how to do this mission, enjoyed me making fun of myself, and just generally having a good time with this, subscribe to the channel, like the video if you enjoyed it, and I will catch you next time.